So this time here in this video we are going to learning about nesting of structures. So how we can do the nesting of the structure, that is structure within another structure. So for that we need to have at least two structure, and here we are having one structure, so I'm going to declare another structure. So I'm writing here as one more commentary here, demo nesting of structures. Okay, so after that here I'm using the struct keyword, and here I'm writing say another structure creating here, that is student, and student address. I'm giving to the name, giving name to the structure, and here I have to define the data of the structure. So here I write int house number as my first variable of the structure, then int street underscore number, and then char type array, say city, and to this I'm giving the size of say 10, array type, then char one more variable say state, and to this I'm giving the size of say 15. So what I have done here, I have declared one more structure, and the name of the structure is student address, and which we are declaring 4 variable, 2 of integer type and 2 of character type array, that is house number, street number, city and state. So as we have to enter these record like student name, roll number, age, along with that we wanted to add the student's house number, street number, city and state. So this is the declaration of the structure. Now we have to go for the nesting of the structure. So in order to make the nesting of the structure, here we have to declare the variable of the structure within the another structure. So what I'm going to do, I'm using struct keyword here, and here I'm going to give the name of the structure, that is student address, and to this I'm going to declare it as a variable say s or s at. So this is what called as the nesting of the structure. So what I have done here, we have created a structure, and in the another structure what we have done, we have declared the structure variable of this structure. So this structure here, student address structure, is called as the nested structure. Okay, now in order to enter the data over here, what we have to do here, I'm going to write here we have to enter 4 more records, that is students house number, street number, city and the state. So for that I'm writing printf function here, and within printf function we have to declare that enter house number or student's house number, number, and here I'm using escape sequence say \t, then at the end put the semicolon here, and I have to read this data. So for that I have used to scanf function here, and data has to be read in the format of integer, so %d has to be used. Then here we have to give the address of the variable in which we wanted to store the data. So here we have to use the % operator, then we have to give the structure say stu, then here we have to use dot operator, and here we have to give the reference of the variable, that is student address std, and again we have to use the dot operator, and here we have to give the address of the variable in which we wanted to store the data. So here we, in our case, is house number, and at the end put the semicolon. Same way I'm just going to copy this line from here to here. So use Control C this time, and here we paste it using Control V. So this time here we have to write street number, and for that I have to write again scanf, and within that here again we have to go with the %d as data is of integer type, then put the comma, then address operator, then stu, then it's variable student address, then we have to within that we have to use street number, and at the end put the semicolon. Now again I'm going to paste one more line here, and this time student city here, and again use scanf function to read this time again, and this time the format is %s as we wanted to read it in the form of string. So then after that we have to use the address operator, then stu, that is the then dot operator, then here we have to use this structure name, that is asset, then within that we have to again use dot, and here we have to use the city variable, then put the semicolon, again paste this line, and here this time we have to select this state. Okay, and again use scanf function to read this, and again the format of reading is %s, and here you have to put the comma, then use the % operator, then stu dot, then this another structure name, that is asset variable, then here we have to select the state, and at the end put the semicolon. Now we have read the data, now we want to display the data. For that here we have to write another line to display the data, that is read through the keyboard. So for that we are using printf function, and here I will write the message student house number, and backslash. Before that we have to put the format in which we want to display the data. So here it is %d, and then we have to use the escape sequence /n, then put the comma, and here you have to give the structure variable name, then put the dot operator, then after that we have to use another structure name, and here we have to give the variable name, that is house number. Okay, and at the end put the semicolon. So what I'm doing, simply I'm going to copy this line from here to here using Control C. To save up the time, you paste it using Control V, and this time it's street number, and just make it capitalize, street number same, and here we have to use variable name as a street number, then again paste line, and student city this time, and data is to be displayed in the format of %s, that is of string type, and here we have to use the variable city reference, and then one more line to be added to display the state. So here we will write the message student state, and again the format to display is %s, and here we have to give the reference of the variable state. So we have almost done with the program. What we have done, we have declared two structures here, one with the name of student address, another one is the student data. So what I have done, I have nested this address, this structure within this structure, if you see. So this is what basically is called as the nesting of the structure. So Save your changes. Now after that, go to execute menu, choose compile and run. So here we got error. So error is that it requests SAD something not structure or union. Okay. This is error number in line number 31. So what we have to do, simply here we have to put the, as we are reading into this array, so we have to use array concept here. That is the problem. So we have to put I is the variable we have taken for the counting. So here we have to go with I again here, and same way here, and same here. And oh, that's problem. You have to write the starting in curly bracket, big bracket, then put the I here, and same we have to do over here again. That is the mistake. So here again I, then here I. Okay, one more time, and okay, almost done. So again, save your changes here, go to execute menu, choose compile and run this time, and here our program is compiled without any error and warning. So first we need to enter, here is message, enter the student record. So and message, enter the student name. So I'm entering the name as a Kamal. Then enter the roll number of the student. So I'm entering 11 here. Enter the age of the student. So I'm entering 15 here. Enter the house number of the student. Say I'm entering 1 as the house number. Street number I'm entering say 100, and city I'm entering here as say Delhi, and state here again Delhi. Then it's asking for the second record. Enter the student name again. So I'm entering here as Amit, and student roll number here I'm entering as a 12. Student age I'm entering here as 15. Student's house number here I'm entering as a 101, his house number. Then student street number I'm entering here as a 45. Then enter city of the student. So I'm entering Kangra, and the state of the student, so I'm entering HP. Okay, press enter. So after that, it's displaying with the record. Here is the record of the Kamal. His roll number is 11, he is 15, and house number 1, street number 100, city Delhi, state Delhi. Then second record is of Amit, roll number 12, he is 15, house number 101, street number 45, city Kangra, and state HP. So this is how we have got the output, and here we have learned how to nest a structure within another structure. So that's all for now. See you soon in the next topic.